God of War. God of War Ragnarok got a release date. And everyone apologized. Everyone who was shitty online about the release date having to wiggle back and forth over a couple of days due to some behind-the-scenes stuff. Everyone apologized because the release date finally got announced. I'm sorry, I almost said it is November 9th. They are going to put out God of War. God of War 2. The sequel to God of War. It's like a week. It's literally a fucking week. People couldn't fucking wait a fucking week. People became unhinged and super shitty online over a release date that got delayed like a week. Not even the release date didn't get delayed like a week. If anything, the release date moved up. They release date announcement of the release date took a week longer than people thought it would. That's the dumbest shit. It is the dumbest shit ever that people got all up in arms about a release date not getting announced, only to have it get announced very soon after that. What a bunch of actual jack-offs out there online. All right, so November 9th, it'll be coming out. They have put out a video unboxing the various collector's editions. And if I am reading this right, all right, look, hey, games are digital now. We download them from the online. They come out of the sky. We pull them off the bird. They get satellite time and they beam the games out to us, and we play The Legend of Zelda with voices in the background. It's crazy. Comes right off the bird that way. They don't come on discs. I get it. The game has changed, as they say, but this still really rubs me the wrong way. The collector's editions of the game are not coming with a physical disc. And that is wrong. Straight up. Why are you buying it at all? All right, I get it. You want a big hammer. But at that point, okay. If you're selling a collector's edition that doesn't come with a physical copy of the game, and it will come with a code for the full game, that's just some bullshit they sell at GameStop. That's just some licensed garbage that's off to the side. Like, oh, what do we got here? We got Funko Pops. We got a Kratos Funko Pop sitting here. What do we got? We got, I don't know, some anime ladies. And, oh, here's a hammer from, what is this? Oh, God of War. Okay. I thought it was a Thor thing. It's just some fucking shit on a shelf at that point if it doesn't come with a physical copy of the game. So they have multiple tiers of collector's editions. The only version of the game from and I had to read the PlayStation blog post like 7 times to go like, wait a minute, am I reading this wrong? Because this seems insane. Okay, the God of War Ragnarok Standard Edition appears to come with a standard game box that will either contain the PS4 or PS5 version of the game. If you so desire. I guess the move was, would be to buy PS4 and then pay the $10 upgrade fee, because then you'd have both for the same price of just buying PS5, I guess. I don't know. I assume the PS5 disc does not grant you access to play the PS4 version of the game, but I do not know. So there is a standard edition that comes with a disc. And that is referred to as Launch Edition because it is coming with some snow armor. Yes, and you can upgrade from the PS4 version to the PS5 version for $10. Because they want their $70 and they're going to get it, damn it. There's the Digital Deluxe Edition, which says digital right in it. So, of course, that is just you buying a game on the internet. That comes with, let me look over here. That's both versions, PS4 and PS5. It also comes with some armor, the Dark Dale attire for Atreus, some blade handles, an axe grip, a soundtrack, a mini art book, an avatar set, and a PlayStation 4 theme. Then we move up to the collector's edition, and this appears to come with a box. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. This is perfect. Okay. So, the collector's edition comes in a box that represents the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine. The shrine was of the triptychs that Kratos and Atreus came across in God of War 2018, depicting the tale of a powerful seer, the giant sorceress called Groa, who was the first to have a vision of Ragnarok. This comes with a printed voucher code for the full God of War Ragnarok game on PS4 and PS5. So it comes with a code for the game. No disc. Code for the game. A code for the game. I want to underline this. I want to make sure, because the next sentence out of my mouth is going to make you go, fucking what? It comes with a code for the game. The next bullet point, a steelbook case. No game disc included. They're giving you a steelbook and not a disc to put inside said steelbook. I am not precious about game discs. I don't want that shit in my life. I also don't want any of this shit. I don't want fucking comes with a hammer and some dice and stuff. Like, okay, sure, fine. What the? Why would you include a steelbook if there's no disc to put inside the steelbook? It makes zero sense to me. What are you gonna? I'm gonna put my copy of an Oasis album in there, and then I can carry it safely to my car where I can listen to it. Wait, what the fuck are you? It says no game disc included. We'll go down the list and see if anything on this list resembles a disc. It comes with 2-inch Vanir Twins carvings, a Dwarven dice set that appears to be a full D&D dice set. That looks like a D20 in the picture, amongst other dice. And a 16-inch replica of Mjolnir, Thor's signature weapon from God of War Ragnarok. No soundtrack disc, no disc. We burned some screenshots onto a disc so you could put something in the steelbook. Am I to go buy the launch edition, physical edition, and then take the game disc out of it and put it into the steelbook? Will the steelbook even have a spot to put a disc in? Or do you just open it up and it's empty and it's like there's a clip here to put the code in? Why? Why would they do that? You could put other stuff in this box. Like you could put other things in the God of War Ragnarok Collector's Edition that don't include a steelbook that might be something cool. But a steelbook for a game with no disc? What are you doing? If you are collecting that, what are you doing? What? Okay. It also comes with some digital items, most of the stuff we mentioned with the digital collector's edition. Now, there is also I'm going to pronounce this wrong because it has an umlaut on it. The Jotnar edition. And now this one comes with even more stuff. But it appears to be the same as the other version, but with okay, the dice are better. The dice are better. Jotnar? Okay. We'll go with Jotnar. Okay. Inside the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine, for for the Jotnar edition, you will receive a printed voucher code for the game. Again, no disc. A 7-inch vinyl record with music by Bear McCreary with 2 tracks on it. You get a hot 7. Yeah, we got a split 7, Bear McCreary and, Spencer Nielsen doing his remix of the God of War music in the style of Echo the Dolphin for Sega CD. God, could you imagine? A split 7-inch Bear McCreary, Spencer Nielsen. Woo! Woo! A 7-inch will not fit in a steelbook. You will get a pin set featuring a falcon, bear, and wolf. A ring, the legendary Dropnir ring, in a red cloth bag. You will get Brock's dice set, and that comes with a metallic silver finish with blue detailing, and the dice bag features the Holdra Brothers brand. So you get premium dice. You get the Jotnar edition, you get premium dice. This isn't the bullshit dwarven dice from the collector's edition. This is premium fucking dice. Oh, this is like wrap your hand around your head to smoke cigarettes. Premium dice. Get a cloth bag. Cloth map showing each of the 9 realms. You get, again, the steelbook display case. And the twins carvings and the replica of the hammer. And some more digital items that appear to be the same. They are going to start taking pre-orders for this in a few days. They did not list prices here. So I don't know if the price information for these are out there. I imagine that the version that comes with fancy dice are going to be, hey, you don't get premium dice for cheap, man. I like the idea of the game coming with dice. Not that God of War is some RPG or anything like that, but I don't know. That's kind of cool. Like, here's some freaking dice. Here's some D&D dice for that ass. That's kind of cool. But again, and not to get, like, who cares? At the end of the day, who fucking cares? Don't buy collector's editions. But the very idea that they have put out not 1, but 2 tiers of collector's editions that come with a steelbook and no game disc. And again, I am not precious about game discs. I don't like in this day and age, they're foolish. Games get patched. The game that's on the disc is interesting for historical purposes or whatever, but like we live in the age of people need to have internet to play video games. And that's that. So I am not precious about discs. I'm not outraged that how dare they accept that when you like, what are you collecting? Again, this is all just licensed gear that could have been sold any which way, and bundling it together like this. This is like when there was I can't remember what it was, but there was some collector's edition that didn't even come with the game at all a few years ago. And it was just like, here's some shit, and you could buy it, and it's intended for you to buy it alongside a copy of the game. Was it? Yeah, Andromeda, right? Was it Mass Effect Andromeda? They were really doing you a favor at that point, though. It's like, here's some cool Mass Effect shit, but you don't need to play the game. Like, Red Dead was also that way. Yeah. And Wolfenstein? Yeah, I think Wolfenstein maybe is the one that... No, I have a Wolfenstein Collector's Edition that's specifically an Xbox. Anyway, yeah, don't call it... I mean, okay, like, you can do this. Whatever, yeah, here's me, the arbiter of what you can and can't do. You can do this. You can sell this shit. Do it. Absolutely. There are players that very much want some cool shit to go with their game, but don't call it a collector's edition if it does not come with a physical copy of the game. I feel like that's especially in these cases where it doesn't even come with any copy of the game. That's crazy. At least these come with codes for the fucking game. But God, just don't call it a collector's edition. Call it like, hey, we've put together a fun merchandise bundle of some fun limited edition stuff. and you know, hey, it'll come with this and that, and you know, hey, you want a cool hammer? We got 5,000 of these cool hammers. We'll sell you a cool hammer. You give us $250, we'll give you a cool hammer and some fucking dice. And number them, you know, and make sure that they look like limited editions, and do them up nice, and just say like, hey, here's the thing. You can buy it. The game, you can get the game for $60-$70, like whatever. But also we're selling this. And you know, and then to maybe make that a little bit more attractive, just go like, hey, if you decide to buy the game at the same time, we will knock $10 off, or you know, whatever. To try to make it some kind of cohesive thing. But like, just sell the stuff at that point. This is not a collector's edition of God of War Ragnarok. This is, here's a code for the game and a bunch of stuff. You want some dice? You want a steelbook? They put a steelbook. I wish that they, you know what? There's a video. I'm sorry. I'm going to go through. You might hear it. That is too loud. I'm sorry. I know this is unprecedented, but okay. He's opening the dice set. I'm just going to mute this. I want to see I want to see that steelbook. I want to see them open the steelbook. I want to see what's inside the steelbook. Okay. At 2 minutes and 10 seconds is the steelbook.
Yes. Ooh. Gorgeous artwork on the front. Take a look at the back. The steelbook display case, both in collector's edition and the Jotnar edition. Oh yeah, so that kind of
open it. He's opening it.
We told before.
Oh.
In addition to these physical items, both the collector's
edition and the
Jotnar edition.
He cracked it open just enough to let it stand up on the table in like a true QVC-like fashion, but did not open it. So I was not able to see if it has room for a disc in it. I'm scrubbing through the rest of it now. I don't see them opening. I do not see them opening the steelbook.
Steelbook display case.
Display case.
Edition and the Jotnar edition. Oh yeah, so that kind of continues the story.
And Steelbook is trademarked because it's a thing. Did they do some deal with Steelbook like years ago and then realize like, oh shit, we don't want to do that? I don't know. But they have not. I don't know. They have not announced prices for this stuff. I imagine that Jotnar edition's probably what, $250. Is that the going rate for the high-end collector's editions these days? Here's a steelbook display case for a package that does not come with a disc. They just kind of gloss over that part. On the screen at the bottom, it just says game disc not included. I could talk for another 45 minutes about how fucking insane this is. But I think you get the point. Anyway, weird move on Sony's part, but hey, congratulations to them for finally announcing it. And hey, congratulations to everyone involved in God of War for putting out a game in the year 2022, seemingly, perhaps. We'll see. Maybe it'll get pushed back, but they seem pretty confident in this release date to go ahead and announce it now. So, shipping a big game in 2022, seemingly a rarity. So good on everyone involved for, well, good luck everyone. And, hopefully you won't have to crunch too much. I know you probably already are.